in addition to our award and our deepest thanks, each Hero of Conservation will get a scholarship in their name to the Chip Henry Institute. So that's very nice. And I'll turn it over to Tim.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I am Tim Snyder. I'm one of the committee members of Protect Geauga Parks. People who live in and visit Geauga County are the beneficiaries of the courage and foresight of many people. These people saw the need to preserve, conserve, and protect our unique natural environments. One of those persons is the 2016 Protect Geauga Parks Hero of Conservation, Judge Robert B. Ford. Judge Ford's wise leadership as probate judge led to the establishment of the Geauga Park District in 1961. Robert Barney Ford was born in 1921. He attended Ohio State University, where he was an ROTC member, and when World War II started, he joined the war effort. 6 days after D-Day, Judge Ford went to France, where he was the youngest battery commander. Judge Ford was honorably discharged from the military service in 1946, having attained the rank of major and having earned a Bronze Star. Judge Ford then attended law school on the GI Bill and became a lawyer. Judge Ford was appointed to the probate bench by Governor Lauschie at the age of 37. He became one of the youngest jurists in the state of Ohio. Judge Ford was then elected probate judge and subsequently elected to the Common Pleas bench and eventually served as a judge for 50 years in the state of Ohio. When I was in law school in the early 90s, I contacted Judge Ford to assist me with a project I had regarding the qualities necessary to be an effective judge. He generously shared his time and experience with me. Many people do not realize that quality judges do not really retire. They become visiting judges, meaning that when an elected or sitting judge has a conflict or is on vacation or is away for training, a visiting judge handles the court's docket. At the time Judge Ford assisted me, he told me that he had been a visiting judge at more courts than any other judge in the state of Ohio. This is a testament to his quality as a jurist because his colleagues held him in such high regard that he was fully trusted to oversee their courts in an efficient and effective manner. Judge Ford valued the concerns of many members of our community as well as respecting the environment. Therefore, in August of 1961, he established the Geauga Park District pursuant to authority provided by the Ohio Revised Code. The first park was a 4-acre parcel on Wooden Road in Chardon Township. Today, we are proud to say that the Geauga Park District has grown to include over 9,000 acres that are enjoyed by thousands of people who appreciate the myriad unique flora and fauna found there. The tremendous foresight of Judge Ford, along with his willingness to work together with the League of Women Voters and other concerned citizens of Geauga County, is what created the legacy that is known today as the Geauga Park District. It is up to us, the Geauga County citizens, to protect Judge Ford's vision of preserving, conserving, and protecting the parkland, and for these reasons, Protect Geauga Parks is proud to honor Judge Robert B. Ford as a 2016 Hero of Conservation. Judge Ford could not be with us today due to health reasons. He was represented here by his son Tom Ford, who will accept the Hero of Conservation honor on behalf of his father. Please join me in welcoming Tom Ford and showing him our appreciation for his father, who's a hero of conservation.
Thank you very much. My dad asked me to tell you all that he's very flattered by this, and he talked to us very early on about conservation and how important it was. He took us all over the country to national parks, and he was an organic farmer. He was a recycler before there were any dumpsters out back, and he's very flattered by this. I can remember him talking about the park district and, well, Dad, what does it do? And he said, well, it sets aside land so that people can enjoy it. And so he says, thank you very much. Sorry he couldn't be here. Thank you.
And our next hero of conservation is Podojil, who will be introduced by
Jim Newland.
Jim, I'm sorry, there we go. Didn't have it written down.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. You have to adjust these things. I always like to talk from behind a podium, as I learned years ago from somebody who was a very good speaker. Is number one, you have a place to put your information so you can read your speech. And second, if they don't like what you have to say, when they throw things, you have something to document. Anyway, I'm here to introduce my neighbor, who is in fact my neighbor, Roy Podojil. These remarks I'm going to read that were written by Shelley Cernan. She did such a good job, there's just no way that I could do that. And I'm going to read them because they're so compact and they're filled with so much good information about Roy, but I don't want even a sentence to be missed. When Judge Chip Henry appointed Roy Podojil to be the Russell Township Park District Commissioner in 2000, Judge told Roy, do a good job and don't screw up. A man of integrity and honor, Roy fulfilled that Judge Henry's charge, and then some. Roy has dedicated much of his life to the environmental education and preservation of green space in Russell Township. From the time he and his wife moved to Russell in 1960, following his 2 tours in the United States Marine Corps, Roy has been committed to caring for the natural resources of Geauga County, particularly the areas along the Chagrin River, which run directly through Russell Township. Roy's interest in conservation flows naturally from his 32 years as a high school science teacher, teaching honors biology and chemistry at West Geauga School, as well as educating children and adults as a volunteer naturalist for many years with the Geauga Park District. Roy is personally responsible for helping several generations of area residents to understand the importance of nature in our everyday lives. In the 1980s, fellow West Geauga science teacher and PGP Hero of Conservation and Geauga Park District Commissioner Bob McCullough approached Roy and asked him if he would be interested in going out together in search of land in the county deserving preservation. Together over a period of 5 or 6 years, Roy and Bob walked properties after school, becoming experts on the unique and special natural features of Geauga County. As a Russell Park Commissioner and as a chairman of the board of that commission for almost 16 years, Roy worked tirelessly to preserve the quality of life in Russell Township by adding properties to the Russell Township Park District's portfolio that include riparian setback zones along the Chagrin River Valley and various streams. In addition, under Roy's leadership, the Russell Township District acquired beautiful Russell Uplands Preserve, a 330-acre jewel of a park, which will provide hiking trails and other passive activities for our children, grandchildren, and many generations to come. Understand this is not the first time Roy has been honored for his achievements. In 1980, he received the Award of Excellence from the West Geauga School District, and he is a Martha Holden Jennings Educational Scholar for the dedication to his environmental education. He was named the 2006 Environmental Educator of the Year for the state of Ohio by the Environmental Council of Ohio, and he received the 2008 Robert McCullough Lifetime Achievement Award from the Geauga Park District. Thank you, Roy, for sharing all your vast knowledge of science with us and for thousands of hours of volunteer work to protect and conserve the irreplaceable natural resources and continue to contribute to the high quality of Russell Township offers by service as chair of the Geauga County Board of Commissioners of the new 511 Russell Park District. Roy, why don't you come on up? A couple of hours ago, I was watching Roy blow leaves in his yard, because I live literally above him. So,
So he's looking down on me.
yeah. It's extremely important for people to realize that it is people like you who put in literally thousands of hours